This model just looked at a hand-drawn sketch of a mechanical part with no direct way to see the image, wrote its own computer vision pipeline from scratch to extract the geometry, and rebuilt the entire part as a working 3D model, something no competing model managed in 5 attempts. That's Claude Opus 5, released days ago, and it's already the strongest model Anthropic has ever shipped. Here's the part that actually matters to you. Most of what's being posted right now about getting it for free is either outdated, wrong, or actively trying to get your API key. This works because there are real, legitimate paths to running Opus 5 without paying full price. They're just buried under a wave of SEO pages copying each other, and by the end of this, you'll know exactly which ones are worth your time. Before we get into it, like this video, comment your current plan, free, pro, or max, so I know which section actually applies to you, and subscribe, because access to this model is already shifting week to week. Let's start with what you're not going to get, because that clears up 90% of the confusion instantly. There is no free tier access to Claude Opus 5, full stop. If you're on Claude's free plan today, you're on Sonnet 5 by default, and Opus 5 simply does not appear as an option in your model picker. No workaround changes that, and anyone telling you otherwise is either confused or lying to get your click. Now here's what you actually do get, and this is genuinely good news depending on what you're already paying for. If you're on Claude Pro, Opus 5 is now the highest performing model available to you. It replaced whatever your previous top-tier model was, meaning the seat you already pay for just got meaningfully more capable without a price change. If you're on Claude Max, it's even simpler. Opus 5 is your default model. You don't select it, you don't toggle anything, you open a new conversation and you're already talking to it. So if you're already paying for either tier, step 1 is just opening the app and checking your model picker because you may already have full access sitting there unused. Now let's talk about actually free routes, the kind that don't require a subscription at all, because there are a few and they're specific. The first is Anthropic's own new account credit. When you create a developer account through their console, you receive a one-time $5 credit automatically, no card required up front, and that credit works against Opus 5's real API pricing, which sits at $5 for million input tokens and $25 for million output tokens. Do the math on that and you'll see it's a genuinely small amount of usage, useful for testing a prompt or two, not for sustained work, but it's real, it's official, and it's not a trick. The third route, and this one stretches much further if it applies to you, is GitHub Copilot. Copilot has rolled Opus 5 into its model lineup inside VS Code, JetBrains, and its command line tool. And if you qualify for GitHub's free Copilot access, meaning you're a verified student, a teacher, or you maintain a popular open source project, that access to Opus 5 through Copilot is ongoing, not a one-time credit that runs dry. That's the single best free path on this entire list if you qualify for it, because unlike a trial credit, it doesn't expire in an afternoon. Third, cloud provider trial credits. And this is where you need to pay attention to what's actually being offered versus what's implied. New accounts on Google Cloud's AI platform have historically come with a few $100s in credit applicable toward models including Opus 5. And AWS Bedrock, along with Microsoft's equivalent platform, runs similar new customer credit programs.
All 3 of these are finite, one-time balances meant to get you evaluating the platform, not a recurring free allowance, so budget your testing accordingly. Don't assume you can rebuild a whole workflow on top of a credit that resets to 0 the moment you actually need it. Now here's the mid-video warning, and I want you to actually remember this one because it's costing people real money and real security risk right now, not hypothetically. Search around for free Opus 5 access yourself and you'll immediately run into sites offering unlimited access through some third-party proxy. Sign up with your GitHub account, get a suspiciously large credit balance, plug in an endpoint that isn't Anthropic's. Some of these are legitimate routing services doing exactly what they claim. A meaningful number of them are not, and here's the specific pattern to watch for. If a site is only days old, is ranking suspiciously high in search for a model that only launched this week, and is asking you to paste in an API key or authorize account access before you've verified who actually runs it, stop. I also found sites right now actively marketing themselves as free Opus 5 access that are quietly serving the previous generation model instead, banking on the fact that most people can't tell the difference between one Claude version and another just from the output quality. The rule that protects you here is simple. Only ever route real API traffic through Anthropic directly, a cloud provider you already have an account with, or a tool with a public track record like Copilot, never through a brand new proxy site promising unlimited access to an expensive frontier model, because unlimited free access to an expensive frontier model is not a business model. It's a red flag. All right, assuming you're working from a legitimate path, whether that's a pro or a max subscription or a real trial credit, here's how to make that access actually last, because this is where most people burn through their usage without realizing why. Opus 5 changed something fundamental compared to the previous generation. On Opus 4.8, the model only reasoned internally if you specifically turned that on. On Opus 5, internal reasoning is on by default, and it decides for itself how deeply to think through a problem before answering. There are 5 effort levels controlling this: low, medium, high, extra high, and max. And high is what you get out of the box unless you change it. That default is expensive. Longer internal reasoning means longer responses and heavier token usage, and it also means the model tends to double-check its own work automatically, which is great for reliability and brutal for your quota if you're running something simple. Here's the actual golden move, the one adjustment that does more to stretch limited access than anything else on this list. Drop the effort level down to low or medium for anything that isn't genuinely hard. Quick edits, short answers, straightforward code changes, none of that needs max-level internal reasoning. And Anthropic itself recommends reaching for the lower settings more often, specifically because they deliver usable results on a fraction of the tokens. Save high and above for the tasks that actually justify it: multi-step debugging, architecture decisions, anything where you'd rather wait an extra few seconds than get it wrong. Make that one habit change, and whatever access you're working with, a pro seat, a max subscription, or a limited trial credit, will last dramatically longer than it would running everything at the default setting. If you're specifically building an application rather than chatting personally, there's one more real option worth knowing. A framework called Pewter.js lets you call Claude models, including Opus 5, directly from client-side code with no API key and no backend server on your end at all.
The mechanism is what matters here. It's not free in the sense of unlimited personal use. Each end user of your app authenticates with their own computer account and covers their own usage, so the cost moves to whoever's actually using your tool instead of sitting on your bill. That's a genuinely useful pattern if you're prototyping something you want other people to try without you personally funding every request. But it's the wrong tool if what you actually wanted was unlimited personal access for your own daily use. One more thing worth knowing before you commit to a workflow around this model. Opus 5 ships with a 1 million token context window and up to 128,000 tokens of output. And its knowledge cutoff sits in May of this year, more current than any other Claude model right now. That combination is exactly why it's expensive to run at default settings, and exactly why the effort level adjustment we just covered matters more here than it ever did on previous models. I test new AI deals every week. If a new free method comes out, you'll see it here first. In the next video, I'm testing whether the batch processing discount and prompt caching actually stack together on top of everything we just covered, to see how far down the real cost per task can genuinely go once every lever is pulled at the same time.